I am Uzi welcome back to The Old Spire. I hope you're enjoying the game so far. It's got its flaws, but I also think it's cleverly done. So we pretty much crash landed, so I'm gonna grab my shotgun. We're gonna have some hellhounds in just a moment, so approach this skeleton, and over in the corner... Oh, there we go. So there is a note by the skeleton, so let's pick that up, see what it says. Fascinating. Demons steal things from our world to rebuild copies of some locations, and now this realm has become a weird and ridiculous chaotic structure. I have to get deeper and explore these wonders. So it's getting a bit, well, the theme becomes slightly different. It's demonic and a bit crazy. So from here we have two paths to choose. This first one is the easier path, the indented tile there that will lower once you're standing on it, and you don't want to be standing in that water. That will instantly kill you. So you could go the easy path, but you will then have to come back on yourself and take this alternate path that's over here. This is the much harder path. So I am just going to go ahead and take this path first, just to get it out of the way. As I say, it is much harder. So let's do it now. So, firstly, just jump to here, and then we can just turn around and then jump to this higher block. I'm going to be saving a lot during these jumps. These are very tricky jumps. So, as I've said, there are flaws to this game, some of them being the very intricate jumps. So, that's a reason that it is okay to save quite a few times. So firstly, grabbing this. So come all the way to the right, and then I'm going to grab the next column ahead. Okay, so having a save. So from here you will need to jump at the very end of this slope and hit the slope just to the right of me ahead, and you're going to jump off that slope with a twist in the air to grab the darker grey gravelled bit, and you'll need to grab at the last moment to grab that. This jump is very tough. Ooh, first try. Nice. That took me a fair few attempts on my first playthrough. So we can now hop to here, grab this medpack, and we can see a jump switch across the way. So we're kind of looping back on ourselves, but don't panic, we'll have a shortcut back. So we're just grabbing these monkey bars and heading over to the jump switch. Uh-oh. Well, I'm okay, but that's kind of annoying. I guess I hit the edge and fell down. Okay, so I wasn't as successful on my second try across those jumps. It took me maybe 5 or 6 attempts that time. But come to the end of the monkey bars, grab the jump switch, and that door that just opened up will allow the two paths to meet. Also, it raised up this block, giving us our shortcut back across. So watch you don't bang your head on the monkey bar section. Okay, there we go. So to my right, that's where the gate just opened. Let me just show you what else is through here. So the reason we will need to come back here anyway is because we see a keyhole here that will open up that trap door. So you may as well just get this hard part out of the way first. So now coming through here, sorry for the interruption, there was a fly that I just couldn't deal with. So he's gone now. He is out of here. Okay. So I'm just turning back around because I got distracted. So coming up to here, I'm going to jump onto the top of this column to grab a pacer. Okay, so if we take a look at this, we can't do anything with it yet. I was actually going to combine it, but I've realized I don't yet have the other items, so that's for later. Okay, so we've picked up the pacer. Apologies, I'm still very distracted by the distress of the fly. Okay, so we have some Uzi Clips here as well. And ahead of me, we have some more very tricky jumps to be done across this death water. So firstly, take a right. So in the corner, there is a Medpack. Okay, and next just climb up to here because we're going to jump across. You see these slightly raised tiles, so I said that they actually depress inward once you stand on them, so you've got to make some very quick jumps across. So I find it better to start at the back of this tile and do the walk jump, you know, the half tile jump. Oh, I hit the column. So that's an easy mistake to make, hitting the side of the column. Okie dokie. So firstly, I'm going to be grabbing a secret. If you do grab the secret, you're going to have to make those jumps over again. So you might choose to leave the secret behind on your own playthrough. So jump to here, and then I'm going to hop over to here. And the secret, I find this a very mean secret because you can't even tell that you can get into the area. So you see the slope just below this low ceiling, the low rock on the ceiling? We can grab this. And that's how we're going to get the secret. So it can be easy to miss, so let's just have a precautionary save and then do a running jump to hit the slope and grab. So how are you supposed to know that's a legit jump you can make? It doesn't look like it to me. Sorry, I did mention before some of these secrets are kind of mean. This is one of them. So just shimmy all the way to the left until you can pull up. Dang it. Okay, and then through we come, and we can grab our secret. Okay, so slide all the way back down. Whoops, I kind of wanted to save my fall, but the flare prevented me. Okay, so then we have to do these jumps again. Oh, hit the wall again. Okay, so once you've made your way back up, we're doing these next two jumps over here again. And the next jump's pretty tricky because you have to time the flame over there. We're going to head over to what is on that little pedestal. So this is another moment where the half tile jump seems to be the better jump option. So when that flame comes on, you want to count to 3. So start your jump on 3 is what I feel is the best way to do this. Nope, I was too quick. Okay, so that still took a fair few attempts. So this item is called a Stars Crystal. So before I pick this up, let me explain the situation, because the moment I pick it up, we will be chased by a fire wraith. So I'll have to be dealing with that and trying to not explain. So there are 3 of these crystals in total to pick up. They each have a different name. So this is the Stars Crystal. When I pick this up, we will be shown an angle of a gate opening. So there's a few gates you'll just be able to see. And it shows us what looks like receptacles, but these are not receptacles that it's showing us. These are just, it just shows that the gate is opening as a result of picking this up. So receptacles for these will be much later on. So you kind of see what I mean, like, when we get the quick angle, but I will have to kind of cancel it because I'm trying to get out of here as fast as I can. So did I save? I don't know. Let's have a save just in case. There we go, that was the gates, but just getting rid of that angle really quick. So then hopping way back down to here. So the way we entered, we came through the water, remember? We dropped down and fell into the water. That's where we're heading to get rid of the wraith. Whoop. Well, that's a miracle I didn't get set on fire. Okay, it's gone. And I may as well use this opportunity to put my health back up. So yeah, I do find this level set very tough and kind of unpredictable. So I kind of realized I don't even want to try to not use any medpacks. It's quite frustrating, especially with the very intricate jumps. So next, we are heading over this side of this deadly pool. So there's 2 buttons across the way we can press, so it doesn't matter which one you do first. Just go ahead and press them both. So yeah, very tricky jumps. So that's given us a rope, and the other button will be doing the same thing. So just make your way back. Okay, next button. So, think. Whoops. Okay, so I guess I can be a little closer than what I thought. There we go. Okay, and there's our second rope. Well, that was snug. Okay, so you may have figured out that the ropes are over that way. You can clearly see one of them in the distance. So we're going to start climbing over there. So we have to head this way. So take 2 hops back and then do a running jump from this position. You know, the usual 2-step running jump. And there's moments where you might think, why did I save? It's because I do find these tricky. I might get them on the first go, but that's down to practice. But either way, I might mess them up. So you see I grabbed this gap in the ledge. It didn't look like there was a gap, but there was. So you can see this from across the other side of the pool. So after making your way around, just drop down And we're going to do a running jump, veer a bit to hit this dark slope to my left. And then we're going to just slide down the slope. You have to jump at the very end with a late grab to grab that ladder. And I guarantee you, you want to save here. So just flip in the air, just there. You see, that's very snug. These jumps. There we go, okay. Okay, once you're up, just grab this Medpack. And then we can head over to the rope. So going this way, this first rope here, just grab the rope. You'll want to climb up to steady yourself because she can just swing way off to one side if the rope is still moving a bit, which makes no sense. It's just one of those things. So you'll want to jump over to the higher section where you see the next crystal over on the pedestal. You see how she went to one side? That's what she does. Okay, there we go. So, we didn't necessarily have to reload, but I felt better reloading. So we can pick up the Obelisk crystal here. So that's open to the next gate. You got a better view of that time. And before dropping down, because these are high ledges, you can't just jump up. That's one reason I reloaded. So just hop across to here, push this button. And there we go, that's turned off that flame there to give us an easy shortcut back. So if you do happen to fall down and are not really able to reload, or your load is far away, the way out, which is the way I'm heading out now, you'll have to loop back around. Just hop over this corner and straight down back to here. Now if you got the crystal but didn't get to press the button, just kind of don't bother, because you're looping around to go press the button to loop back around to here again. So just ignore the button and continue. Try and jump back to this ladder again. So it's given us an easy way back up here. So next task. You see, let me get my binoculars because no, you can't see. There is the heart over there. So that's not the monk's heart, that is called a demon's heart. So we're gonna aim to get that next. So we have the second rope ahead just here, so that's why we have this rope. Saving the game just in case. Dang it, you see, just in case. That was the just in case. Okay, so now we're heading up to here. This can be another tricky jump. She'll either undershoot or overshoot. She can grab the edge, or she might just land on this. So this is an unpredictable jump is what I'm trying to say. And from here we can grab a secret. So up in the corner, it's not so obvious. Let me try and grab my binoculars again. There is an opening over there, but how do we reach that? Well, we grab the ceiling. This is a monkey bar. But it's not textured like a monkey bar. This is another very naughty secret, because it's not easy to see this crawl space either, because it's blocked by the cobwebs. So here we go, here is the secret. And we don't have to redo any jumps for this. So if you exit nearer the right hand side of the wall, you can just flip out of this gap and you will land right here and miss the sloped section of this tile. So hop into here and then just try and make your way underneath these rocks. You can jump to the, you see the floating platform to the right? You can jump to that. There's not much point, because you can easily just continue over this way, being careful not to allow the slope to let you fall down. There's the heart. You can see it a bit better now we're over here. The heart seems to be protected by a special trap. So if I come to the mirror over here, we can kind of see a bit better what this trap is, but it's still very confusing. So the idea is this little fire demon is turning that flame off, but the flame is, it keeps coming back on. So also there's just a lever just where I'm heading to in the corner. It will raise the platform that's down against the wall. It is timed. And that's how we're going to make it to that platform with the heart on it. Okay, being careful not to run into the walls because this is a tight run. Immediately hop backwards and wait for the flames. So it's off again, so now we have the chance to climb up and grab the heart. So now we have that. The flames have changed, they won't come back on. So getting out of here, we have another very tricky jump to make. So we're going to hit the slope, but it's tricky to hit because you're either going to overshoot or undershoot. You want to try and aim as though you, even though you can see you cannot turn to grab the back of that, just aim for the very top and back of the slope. So as I've said, these jumps here are all very intricate. Okay, and aim for that, even though I failed. You see where I'm coming from, though. Okay, there we go. So the further to the far side you hit that slope, the better. And then you'll be able to just hit the edge of the one that's attached to the wall and then easily come to this one and make sure you slide backwards so that you can grab and let go. So if you slide forwards, you probably just take a bit of damage. I don't imagine that fall will actually kill you. You'll hit the wall, I imagine, and just land safely. So again, we're coming around this side. Okay. And again to here, climb up the ladder, and we're gonna go for that first rope again. So just check your health. Mine's completely full, so I'm okay. So grabbing the rope, this time we're going to drop straight off down this hole. So we'll hit a slope, so as you swing back slightly, you'll want to let go then, because hopefully you'll hit the top section of the slope and not take so much damage. Awesome stuff. So we got a bit of a flyby helping us figure out where to go next. We do have another chance to pick up a harpoon gun here. And on the opposite side we've got some harpoons. So those harpies, or the sea hags that it just showed us, they're more of a nuisance than an actual bother, really. They're not going to really do much damage unless you get way too close. So swimming straight on down, there's some harpoons. I'm going to swim back up just to grab another set of harpoons. Wherever they are. Where are they? Okay, on the opposite side. There we go. Okay, and next I'm going to swim back up for some air. Okay, and back down. So straight down to the bottom. It showed us this opening, so just make your way through. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a left. I'm actually just going to open up a gate, which will be for much later. So I'm just going to open this and then return for some air. So opening this now, it will just help me out later regarding, you know, my breath going down while I'm trying to open it while I'm doing a long swim. So I just find it helpful to open that there and then. So you don't have to. Alrighty, so when you're ready and you have your lungs full of air, now we're going to deal with those sea hags. Where's my... there it is. Whoop. That one, okay. So, passing the opening on the left where I just went, keep on going. Ooh. And around this corner again. This next room is where the hags are. Oh no. If you keep moving, you'll be okay. Okay, oh my goodness, I'm going to abort because I've not killed a single one yet and I need some air. So this is where you have to go. So I will take the time to kill them just so I have like a clear route. It does annoy me when there's enemies going around and around. And it can be tricky. Aha, 2 down. Did I get them all? Well, okay, I got them. I thought that would be a pain in the butt. Mostly I get them just before my air is about to run out. Right, so currently just keep away from that mirror so we can pick everything up. Because the mirror is going to show us something and it will only show it once. So pick up all the items. We've got some more harpoons and a medpack. And if you want to keep seeing what's in the mirror, then save before, but I'll save afterwards because I've seen it a few times. I know where we're going. So I will show you the way. The one thing it doesn't show you is the opening of how to get to here. So we can see the spire has flooded. And there is our last crystal. So we're going to swim all the way to the top. So I don't know whether it's supposed to be the same spire or a separate spire because it all looks kind of different at the top. Kind of like, why is that crystal there now and it wasn't before? Maybe it's like a double towered kind of church cathedral we're in and we're going up the second tower. I'm not certain how the layout is supposed to be, but regardless, let's go. So the opening is right here. And there is one air gap along the way, and it's hidden within one of the secrets that we previously picked up. So it's a very, you know, another cruel situation. So straight up this ladder, and you see where this beam is. So this is a familiar ladder. We've been up here and we jumped into the dark gap to grab a secret. So this is where the air pocket is. So once you are full of air, let's continue. Keep going up, and I'm going to prioritize grabbing another secret. So we are in a familiar place right now. We can swim around, and the secret is here. Okay, once you've got that, just make sure to go back and grab some more air. This next swim is going to be tough. So it can be done by chugging medpacks. I did it on my first playthrough, but it's not ideal. You might need them because it's a tough level, trust me. I can't believe I'm even coming back to do a walkthrough for this, which means coming back numerous times to practice. Okay, keep swimming up. So here, to make your way to the gas chamber behind me is where the ladder was. Here we go. If you just need to get your bearings, that is. So opposite end, opposite corner. We can see the ladder here this time, so that's handy. Keep swimming straight on up, like we did previously. Nearly there. Okay, here we go. And we can see the room is slightly different. So this is why I'm not sure if it's supposed to be the same room or not. So, pick a weapon. I'm always very undecided. Which shall I use? Let's go with the Uzis. No. Yeah, when we climb out. There we go. So we've got a hellhound and one of those little ice demons. And here is the last crystal. This is the walls crystal. And that last gate is open, so that's opened up a new area. Now we've got our crystals. We can head there to place the crystals. So before leaving, just grab this medpack. And now we are heading all the way back down where the hags were. We're heading straight back the way we came. So we've got to find the exit though. Wherever it is. There it is. So what I'm going to do is just go back for air because I got lost. Okay, so the swim back down is actually much easier. So don't forget to grab some air. Even though you might not need to get air, it's always best to just in case. And shortcut, just head straight back on down. Keep going down, down, down. And here we go, we are back in the room where all the sea hags were. And just a pit stop for air, just come back to the room where the mirror was. And here we go. So this is just a pit stop for some air. So this is actually where I will end the video for today. So next time will be the final part. We will free the monk that is trapped up in the spire. So I hope to see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.